Welcome back to Outnumber. Just call us the United Singles of America. For the first time since the government started tracking data in 1976, more Americans are now single than married. Look at you, Bridget Jones. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows 50.2% of Americans over the age of 16. Should the 16-year-olds be included in this? How many 16-year-olds do you know that are getting married? Well, they were single last month. That's up from 37% in the late 70s. So what is driving this trend, Singleton?
Really, go to the single guy on the panel first. Let's face it, people have careers that have been prolonged, getting married. That's one of the issue. Financial ability, I mean, people have to look at it and go, when does this benefit me and when do I want to get into the new tax code? Also, we've kind of gone away from the traditional family values in a lot of America, where they don't see being married, the white picket fence, all the things that were kind of sold in the 90s as being the next step in life. Now it's fast track, it's careers, it's achievement, it's titles. And I think that plays a lot of role.
All those things can be better shared, I think.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but when you talk to the millennials, you look at the millennial generation right now, they really have kind of said, that's not as important to me. So they're looking at, it's not as selfish, but it's more of a centered on themselves and what they achieve.
Yeah. Is this a positive for our society, or will this be our ultimate downfall? What do you think?
I think we don't know yet. I don't think we know the effects. I mean, look, more women are earning more money.
Which
is awesome. They're waiting longer to settle down. They have other options besides getting married at 21, 22, or 16, as you point out. And look, if you talk to a lot of single girls, they'll say, guys don't want to get married. They're not manning up. They're these pajama boy beta males, and I can't find a real man. And so,
I don't know where you work find those guys. I'm not one.
And so both these genders are very frustrated, but I also think, Kennedy, it's the policies that we're seeing coming out of Washington that are disincentivizing marriage. Obamacare, for example. People are getting divorced because it's cheaper to stay single and live in sin.
That's so sad. Don't punish them with their health care and their taxes.
But that's what they're doing. Life of Julia, remember? The administration made it a priority.
You know what, though? People are also looking at their married friends getting divorced and being like, hold up, wait a minute. I don't know if I want to go down that road. I had a whole bunch of friends when I was in my early 20s, and they all rushed and they got married. And now a lot of them are getting divorced. So that did make me think for a second, really, like, if I'm going to commit, if I'm going to get married, I really want to know, like, okay, I think this guy's going to be in it for the long haul. I think I'm going to be in it for the long haul. So I think there's more of a hesitance. I would rather see more single people than see more unhappily married people. And then if you bring kids into the equation, I don't think it's such a bad thing if people are taking their time and thinking about it and more pensive about it.
Well, maybe
I think that's a good thing.
Maybe if we legalize same-sex marriage, more people would get married, and then more people would make money, and the problem solved.
And then welcome to the new tax bracket. There you go.
Sometimes a new tax bracket is a status symbol. All right, although I mean I don't mean to be all Wesley Snipes on you. You know what I'm saying.